Hey everyone! Today, I'm going to tell you an amazing story right from the Bible. It's about a young guy named Joseph. Gather round because this one's super cool. So Joseph was the favorite son of his dad, Jacob. Jacob gave Joseph this beautiful, colorful coat. Imagine having the coolest jacket ever. But Joseph's brothers got really jealous. They didn't like that Joseph was their dad's favorite. One day, Joseph had a dream. In his dream, he saw himself as a big, important person, and his brothers bowing down to him. When he told his brothers, they got even more jealous. They decided to do something not so nice. They took Joseph's coat and threw him into a pit. Can you believe that? Then they sold him to some merchants who were passing by. Those merchants took Joseph to Egypt. But here's where things get really interesting. Even though Joseph was far away from home and his family, he never gave up. He worked hard and trusted in God. In Egypt, Joseph ended up working for a big shot named Potiphar. He did such a great job that Potiphar put him in charge of his whole household. But then, something bad happened. Potiphar's wife lied about Joseph, and he got thrown into prison. While in prison, Joseph met two of Pharaoh's servants, a baker and a cupbearer. They had strange dreams, and guess what? Joseph could interpret them. He told the cupbearer he would be freed in 3 days and return to Pharaoh's service. And it happened just like he said. A couple of years later, Pharaoh had dreams that no one could understand. The cupbearer remembered Joseph and told Pharaoh. Joseph was brought to Pharaoh, and he explained the dreams meant 7 years of plenty, followed by 7 years of famine. Pharaoh was so impressed that he made Joseph the second in command of all Egypt. Joseph stored up food during the good years. When the famine hit, people from all over came to buy food, including Joseph's brothers. They didn't recognize him at first, but eventually, Joseph revealed who he was. Instead of being angry, Joseph forgave them. He said, "You meant to harm me, but God meant it for good." And that's the story of Joseph, the boy who went from the pit to the palace. Pretty awesome, right? Remember, no matter how tough things get, always trust in God. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.